What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these rap pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stuck on by some stocks? I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it, just wish it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks.
Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Panther Street. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9.
60 Eagles.
Stafford fire to cut. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready, set.
It's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete.
So I hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He finds a man downfield. It's Belton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This is Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
Here we go. Back to 60.
Jones. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Again, it'll be Jones. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Go check. Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Good for a Seattle
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
One-man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Play action. It's Milroe. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
On the jump. Hey. 60 by.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinals.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll run the toss here with Jones. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 11.
Okay, ready?
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. First one for Jefferson. And a first down to go with it.
17 yards. First down, Vikings.
On the ground now with Jones. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Let's go. 3, let's go.
They run it once more with Jones. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
On the set. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Ready, ready. Roll. Here we go. Set. 65-6. Ready.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Seattle.
At the 44-yard line.
Check, Panther. Hurt, check, hurt. Let go.
They run with Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Deputy.
Milroe now off the bootleg. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle after this. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Gravity Lions. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Milroe. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the Vikings 11-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Again, it's Milroe. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Theo Jackson.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. To the air on third down is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
Now it's Milroe. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings move out on top, 14-0.
Seahawks, nothing. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Smash, smash. Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Try to bounce that outside. Went a long way for a gain of nothing. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go, 18. Let go.
Now Milroe. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Set. Ready.
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
First
Seattle.
half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
At the 60, at the 60.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Trap 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think first down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jones now on first and 10. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third down.
19 Tiger.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Minnesota.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal. here with Jones. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal.
6-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboys!
The throw, it's McCarthy. Out to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Here's McCarthy. Flushed to his left. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll go play action with Milrow. Rolling right. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
That's complete. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
70, step for one. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker's Blake Cashman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ready? Take off.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. The ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
On the run, Jones begins this 4th quarter. A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
7. To throw is McCarthy. Forced out wide. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll take the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do? On these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line, but the defense was ready for it. Nowhere to go with the ball. It's a really nice job there by the defense, staying disciplined in their coverage.
Mason will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Seahawks 6. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Scott now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
On first down, it's Milroe. That's taken in by Horton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete, and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. His throw left side is complete. Down the sideline. And he will score. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Seahawks 13. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Forced out wide. He'll take off again.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 35 yards. First and 10. McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play. And just throw that ball away.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
That's a gain of 70 Rangers.
And that's good for a Seahawks. First and 10 at the 50.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. A ball deep for the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second and 10.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
To throw again is Milroe. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Milroe going to look to run it himself. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the
Here
10-yard
we go.
line.
69 with Bronco 80.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. Get some points.
Important moment here. Third down and 4.
Makes it third and 4.
Drop 50, drop 50, go!
From the gun, it's Milroe. Moving left. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
The bootleg. It's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
On the Seahawks 41-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now Seattle will use the final timeout to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Taken at the 19. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
at the 20-yard line.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On third down, Milrow. Again, working deep downfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Nineteen tight.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Pushed out to his left. Showing off for footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Seahawks 15-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third. So good decision. Just throw it away.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. This is caught at 2. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So a win here for the Vikings. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, mate. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ayy, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beach like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. Huh, what? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.